Hey everybody, Jason McDonald back here with you again. We got a demonstration here after the development on week 2 of our Contacts API. So just following up here with a quick report to show you what's going on and how things are looking. So as we can see, we've got the instance of VS Code open. This is on our server.js file where we've got our connection to our database squared away, and we've got our routes being pulled in directly from the server file and just staying nice and simple and clean here on the file. So taking a look really quick, we do have a .env file that is get ignored. As you can see, it's grayed out. I'm not going to go in there to not reveal my connection string, obviously. Don't want to do that. As you can see here, we do have our database file, which has our connect.js in it. And in there, you'll see that we're pulling in the environment variable. So life is good there. No hard-coded credentials or any secrets being shared out there onto the repository. Now, as we look through here, we do have a controller that's handling the contacts. It's got our methods here getting all the contacts from the database and returning its result, as well as getting the contacts by ID and returning that specific contact with its ID. You can see here in the contacts route file, you can see that we're pulling both of the routes, which is for get all. If we look at our index.js, we've got our /contacts right here. This is going to require the contacts in our contacts.js file, which you can see our get all is just contacts so it's just /contacts, and then this one here is contacts/id. You can see here that we have our REST file squared away with all of that. So let's go ahead and spin the service up. Right here, we're just going to run npm start, and we're connected. And then we'll just go ahead and control click, and that should open it up in the window that we were just in right here. Yep, there we go. So if you notice on that, you'll see that this pulled up all of the contacts that are in the database currently. And then if we go back and we check on the specific context, we'll go back in here again. We'll see that it's flashing orange because it made an action. There we go. We've got the single contact pulled up by ID. This is deployed to render as well. So if we wanted to test it via render, we can just come back into the REST file and control click. And we'll see that Chrome flashed orange again, saying that we got the data. Here it is. See the different URL. This is the render URL compared to the local host URL. So we've got them both. And then if we go back in one more time and we hit this, here you'll see we got a single contact again based on ID. You'll see that it's the render URL instead of the local host URL. So you can see those are all the tests there from the REST file. They're all working and up to date. And if we look here in the render, we do have in the deployment of render right now, the environment is set up. Again, not going to show you the value of this because we don't want to give away the connection string to my database, but here it is. We have the connection string in its environment variable set up. And as you can see from the events here and looking at the deploy, we are live with our service and deployed. So that's it. This is lesson 2's work on the Contacts API. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Take care.